Welcome back. It is 6:22 on Daybreak, and believe it or not, we are just 3 weeks away from the Bison's home opener. So this morning, let's talk baseball, shall we?
Yeah, and a baseball-related unknown story of Western New York that's currently on the auction block. Walking down into John Boutte's basement is like walking into a time machine and being able to immerse yourself into more than a century of Buffalo sports. Game-used equipment, a rack of saber sticks, ticket stubs, memorabilia, you name it. So when the opportunity popped up to add to it,
I was just intrigued right off the bat because, I mean, this is something that's really historical. And to think that these survived all these years in someone's personal collection, the family of Christopher Smith, it's really amazing.
He's talking about the 1877 collection of Christopher Smith, who went by Christo von Buffalo. It came up for auction this week, and John knew it was a chance to own something truly special. What is believed to be the first collection of baseball game cartoons, 34 of them chronicling the city's first professional baseball team.
Political cartoons have been around since the 1700s, but, sports cartoons, this is, relatively new. And like I said, and the fact that it has something to do with Buffalo is the coolest part.
And while the Buffaloes did not have a successful inaugural season, going 10-23-3 and making just over $400 in profits, it was the start of Buffalo's love affair with baseball.
Buffalo was a very, very big baseball town back in the 1800s, especially when they were part of the National League in the 1880s. So it's great for Buffalo, and it brings a little exposure to the Buffalo baseball scene.
Being the collector that he is, John is on the mailing list of many sports auction houses, including Leland Auctions, which is offering this catalog.
The story is that he was hired to be the scorekeeper.
And he just started...
And he started doodling while he was doing the score, because in baseball there's a lot of downtime.
Eventually, those doodles wound up on display for many years in a men's shop on Niagara Street before going back into the family's private collection and now up for auction. And John would like to bring this little nugget of Queen City baseball history back home. So it was like Christmas morning when that catalog showed up, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the fun of it. When you get these catalogs and you see, the first thing you do is search for Buffalo stuff, because that's what I do. And when you see something like this, it's really historic. It really gets you excited. There's nothing better than bringing something back home again, and that's what I'd like to do. Bring at least one of these back home.
Yeah, the auction is up and running through the 15th, and we'll put a link within the story at WGRZ.com.
And each cartoon is sold individually.
Yep.
They think that it's going to start around $300 a bid.
$300 minimum bid, and some of them are still sitting at $300 this morning, so you could get yourself a bargain.
Yeah, it would be a good gift too. Very nice. All right, very good, Pete. Thanks. And